That's why we are planning in the next year to have two additional area to urbanize it with additionally 1,000 new plots for house.
How many?
1,000.
1,000 blocks.
Yes, new.
1,000 blocks is another 4,000 inhabitants.
Yes.
4,000 and 2,000. This is in total 6,000.
6,000, yes. But this new one, we are planning for the period of 2017 to 2020.
And you can imagine that this is supposing a new amount of people living in only a few years. In a period of 5 or 10 years, you will have another 6,000 inhabitants in the city. It is supposing an increase of inhabitants beyond the other inhabitants that usually are in the city. I mean, there is a question about the new services that they will demand in terms not only the services of garbage, educational, healthcare, traffic, not traffic of drugs, traffic, only movement of people, transport. Additionally to that, there is a voting process for them, and should be a reason to change the government in some way, because it's not a new idea. This is I have experienced that in the small villages in Spain, where the construction promoters has created such amount of new buildings that has changed the voting process in terms of the government.
Yes, I understand you. That's why we experienced that problem, because how it's growing our municipality. That's why we construction of the high school. That's why we increased the capacity of the kindergarten. The previous capacity of our kindergarten was only 80 children. Now we are 400 children. We have capacity. We have built additionally more capacity. The high school that we are previous, we have only 3 primary schools. We don't have high school, but the needs of the population here has to make one high school, and we are planning now to start a new one, because a lot of children. We are planning to increase this, that you said, the population will grow and the demands of the citizens will be a little bit more large. We have now previous, because in this moment our political situation, how it's in Macedonia, a little bit not very stability, but previous we have a lot of support from our central government, because this project was also one of the priority project, and also from the government, in a lot of investment, for example, in infrastructure, in sewage system, and in infrastructure are coming from there. And a lot of our project was realized with cooperation with the central government. For example, we have several grants from World Bank and from our project, the sewage system, was implemented here. But I must say that our capital project and our budget is 70% of our budget is from our own increase here, our own, and only 30% are from the central government.
Yeah.
Because a lot of this company, they pay property taxes and additional taxes here in our budget. And in the last 5 years, our budget is only growing. We start. If I told you that in 2005 our budget was 100,000 euro,
100,000.
that was 10 years ago. Now it's coming to 5 million euro. That is our budget. So that kind of progression and growing in our municipality budget we have in the last 10 years.
But this is coming from the national government as a
No, only, like I said, in this 5 million euro that I talked about budget, only 30% from there are coming from the national budget. And the other 70% are their own incoming from our
taxes, or
from taxes, for communal taxes that for selling the land, because according to the law, if we sell land here, 80% of the money are coming in our budget, 20% of the money go to the national budget. That is for the selling of the land.
Yes.
So it is in our interest to urban more area to urban with land, so we can sell it in the public auction, because there will be increase our income in our budget.
Yes, there are another thought that this is close to the point that we have seen, because we have been now recently, a few minutes ago, in a camp of refugees. Well, I mean, there are a lot of people that they are looking a better place for live, of course, and you can imagine the question that they will make you. You can understand me.
Yes, I understand.
Yes, because you have a lot of places for them to seek them.
I understand you very well. That's why we give them an opportunity to all people, so they can buy land, because then the land is not very extremely expensive. It's very cheap. It's only 7 or 8 euros per square meter. So any family with some credit from the bank, they can vote, and we give them opportunity with free project, no money. We give them exactly the project, so they can start with something and they can build. We give them a period of 6 years to build houses or anything that if you start with one rock.
But it is very curious. It is very curious. European Parliament decided to pay by each Syrian person to Turkey's government to place the Syrian persons there in Turkey. Okay, they are paying them for place them. I don't understand for what. But if this expenditure of the European Union could be for paying this first credit for these persons to buy these kind of houses, could be perfect,
yes,
or not.
They don't like to be in Macedonia.
They don't like to be in Macedonia? No. I would like to be in Macedonia.
Maybe you, but the Syrian people don't like to be in Macedonia.
That is, how can I say, we are local government here. We give opportunity, but that is one politics where I think it's on a global level. Because this situation with people who are immigrants or who are running from their houses, you know, it is now political things must be solved. You know, because we are like municipality, we don't make some boundary which people can buy or which people cannot buy. We give opportunity to everyone. So if there is some model with our central, with national government can take and can confirm,
yes.
we just give opportunity, because this project a lot of people who are already live, because I must give you one information, a lot of people who are living here in Macedonia, they also in our municipality, here especially in our municipality, they are living with their parents. For example, young people, they are living in the same house, out of them with their parents. So this is an ideal opportunity, so they can move from that house and build their own house for living. And that is especially the case here in Ilinden, in our municipality. So a lot of young people who are both, they want to start a new life there.
Yes, this is clear. It is an example of what we are here doing. This is a multi-level governance. This is to identify the incoherence points between the relationship between the local government, with the national government, with the European government, deciding to do something with one person that could be in local level, but there is no connection. We have not the connection, because we are now connected face to face, but we would need in the same table, you, me, the refugees, the European Parliament member, the national government here, to say, please, be sure that you will see the problem, you will try to manage the problem rightly. No, they are going from different ways. You are doing what you have in your hand. It is enough. I don't like to force you to do more than you can do, of course. But even I should say, very good, well done, because you have created opportunities. It is, but we need to identify where is the bottlenecks of this multi-level governance. Well, this is not Alice in Wonderland. We are not living in the better place of the world, no? But it is my point of view. I think that the rest of the people, they don't say nothing because I am the coordinator and I don't leave them to say nothing. No? Adolfo, you don't agree, no? Yeah, agree. And you agree too. No, and you agree too. More or less. More or less. Yes, this is nuestro amigo rebelde.
Thank you very much for explicating.
Thank you.
I understand you very well about your concern about the refugees and people, but I think that it's a global problem. And like you said, maybe we like municipality, we are on the bottom of the all steps from this solving. That
Exactly.
must solve on the highest point of view, and then to see the different area
Really.
of the people who are decide about this. But it is a lot of this situation. We have closed border. We don't have any kind of communication. And I wrote yesterday that a lot of our companies here that who are working, they suffer the consequences about this situation. They cannot realize that investment plan they come from their goods and transport
Exactly.
of they have